Hey, what's up, everyone? If you thought that Aggie Eagle Classic was going to be kind of weird, not feel right this spring because it was spring, but don't worry about it because they're not going to play at all. North Carolina Central announced on Thursday afternoon that they were opting out of spring football due to concerns about the well-being and the safety of their student athletes due to COVID-19. So really no big surprise there. We know things are probably going to get worse before they get better, according to the scientists, but North Carolina Central did say they will have a spring football practice. So they are going to be competing, but not against anyone else. Now there's a full statement from the university on our website at hbcugameday.com. You can link to it from there, but I want to pull out one part of the statement from head coach Trei Oliver that I think everyone should really take into consideration. Now, let me read to you in part what he said here. Now, this is a quote here. "This was a very tough decision to make, and my staff and I gave this a lot of thought. We evaluated our student athletes after completing their first week of workouts this semester and determined we would not be physically prepared by the start of the season. Football is a high-impact sport and a violent game." That is part of his quote. Now, let me interject a little bit. And this is just kind of me throwing my 2 cents in. This isn't Madden. These guys aren't video game things on your screen. They're real people who haven't played competitive football for over a year. And it's very hard to go from that. I know you're working out at home and I know you're doing your own thing, but it's not the same as getting out there with any sport and competing against the will of another man. And Coach Trei Oliver had a very tough decision to make, and he decided that his guys were not ready. Now, you might say that, it's equal for everybody because no one was playing, but it's not our place to say. We're fans. We're not coaches. And he has to look out for the best interest of his players, and that's the decision that he has made, along with the rest of the staff and Dr. Ingrid Wicker-McCree there as well, the athletic director at North Carolina Central. So no spring football for North Carolina Central. They will practice, and they hope to be back on the field competing in the MEAC this fall. And fingers crossed, we hope everyone will be out there with no safety issues at all due to the virus this fall. So that's the news for today. Breaking news, North Carolina Central opting out of spring football.